Further west, Washington's first Latino conference is growing its outreach in the Seattle community.
Hola, buenas tardes. La señora Luz María Pardo.
Soy yo.
Vincentians Adelpha Moreno and Rosa Flores stopped by the home of Luz Marla as part of a home visit in Kent, Washington, just outside of Seattle. She welcomed the ladies into her home and allowed the Society of St. Vincent de Paul to share her story.
Porque soy la única que provee para el hogar.
She couldn't make ends meet, and now she is behind on her electricity bill.
La visita fue muy interesante.
The visit was very interesting. We found out about the dire need that she has as she is the head of household with 4 children at home.
Adelpha and Rosa were founding members of the Divine Providence Conference, which serves at a regional level supporting traditional conferences in the greater Seattle area. The first 100% Latino conference in the state of Washington.
This conference is called Divina Providencia, Divine Providence. It means that God provides. And this conference prayed before they selected that name. They understood that for Frederick Ozanam, the founder of the society, he was devout, strong devout of the Divine Providence.
Vincentian Mira Munoz is a member of the Divine Providence Conference. She says the home visit is a much more personable way to help struggling members of the community.
We can hear a story over the phone, but when we go into the home, the person that opens the door and welcomes in the members of the conference has an opportunity to really open their hearts and tell what's inside of them. Not just what they call about, what the need is, but what really is behind that need.
That connection and conversation can be difficult when there is a language barrier. Home visits not only take place in the comfort of the person's home, Vincentians speak in Spanish and use cultural knowledge to make an impact.
I feel fortunate to meet all these people. It helps me to be more humble, and I feel that I walk in the path of God and to serve my brothers and sisters.
Visitar a las personas.
I believe that it's very important to have a Spanish-speaking conference because we are well aware that there is a lot of need out there, and we're happy that we've started this conference just to bring some hope to people.
The foundation of the conference is to help Spanish-speaking residents in the greater Seattle area receive the help they need, assistance they might not have known was available.
A lot of the time, due to the language barrier, a lot of these people don't receive the assistance because there's no one that they can communicate with in their native language.
Vincentian Amarali Juarez says effective communication helps reduce instances of misinformation, especially on matters of immigration.
They don't have the right information. If somebody showed them the right information, they already know their rights. What can they do to get more help?
She needs help. Yeah.
The conference is unique for another reason. Divine Providence shares space and works alongside the traditional conference at Holy Spirit Catholic Church. It formed out of the work of Centro Rendu, the Seattle Society's special works project that serves the area's Latino community.
That's where they started. Many of them were students at Centro Rendu who came to educate themselves and find resources, and they started asking questions about the name Rosalie Rendu and the spirituality and St. Vincent and everything, and so they slowly, because they're in the same neighborhood, were able to slowly make their way here into Holy Spirit, where they were welcomed.
Conference Vincentians believe the work done here can be done nationwide, anywhere language is a barrier to getting people the help they need.
We're hoping to build the foundation and the model for future conferences throughout the state of Washington so that conferences in Spanish will begin and maybe expand to other states or nationally. It's very rewarding that we can utilize our bilingual skills, such as myself, and bring some peace and help people grow spiritually by us providing whatever it is that they're in need of.
The Divine Providence Conference serves a segment of the population that too often gets overlooked and falls through the cracks. Those served aren't the only ones who benefit from the outreach. Vincentians also grow closer to God during their conversations with their neighbors.
There is a lot of joy in my heart because I know Jesus was doing. I'm not saying I'm doing his job, right? But I'm doing kind of one of the piece of he was doing, right? Helping people, bringing hope, and I think I'm doing kind of the same path.
It is truly a blessing to be in part of an organization where I can grow spiritually and realize how fortunate I am to have what I have. So I feel very fortunate to be able to go into someone's home and let them know that there is hope, that they can get out of whatever problem it is that they have, whether it be if they can't pay their rent or they can't pay their utility, while at the same time helping them grow spiritually in whatever belief in God they have.
Divina Providencia, a blessing for those who serve and a godsend for those no longer underserved.
Since its inception, the Divina Providencia Conference has served more than 500 people in need.